All right, hello everybody, and welcome back to Banishers. Sorry, I just got a text. I was looking what that said, and we are going to confront Bathsheba about the contract.
Banishers, what did you find?
Well, we found exactly
Mr.
what
Suther,
we expected to find, I guess.
amongst other things hidden in the mines, we found your contract with Mr. Ingersoll.
I signed that on the day old man Ingersoll died. Tears stained the page. I promised to look after the shop, to look after Bathsheba. On my oath, I bound myself to the store, but the bonds chafed. So I took what was mine and ran.
We also found an account book, a double of the one Bathsheba showed you, only healthier.
Bathsheba has money. Bathsheba lies. The money is rightfully mine.
Maybe it's time to go back to the store and confront Widow Ingersoll.
We'll take our leave.
Thank you.
All right, so chaffing at the contract with old man Ingersoll that binds him to the store, Nathaniel Sather sold his unpaid wages and prepared to flee. All right, lady.
We must talk, Mrs. Ingersoll.
Time to fess up.
Sounds ominous. So talk.
I've bad news for you. I found Nathaniel's body. The wolves got him.
Oh no. Poor boy, what a terrible end. Did he, have my keys with him?
Ah, yes. The keys. The precious keys you so ardently wished to recover. The keys which opened first a door in the mines, then a chest sat behind that door. I found your real ledger and your so-called stolen goods. You lied to me, hoping I wouldn't go to the mines. Didn't it work?
The box is mine, and so are its contents. What did you do with it? I want them back.
We have what we need. Perhaps it's time to end this.
Mrs. Ingersoll, I have someone I want you to meet. An old friend.
Lord have mercy.
Don't worry, Mrs. Ingersoll, all's well. You know Nathaniel Sather, of course. I'll confirm it. His ghost haunts your store.
You! He who left when I needed him and lingers when I very much don't.
The money is mine by right.
The money is Mr. Ingersoll's. You wanted it for your precious Thomas.
My Thomas is alive, and old man Ingersoll is long dead, and you have never grieved him. You keep me here to keep the store. You keep the store to keep your husband. You keep your husband to keep your heart unbroken.
I cannot. It would kill me to. I lied about the books. I stole the stock and hid it, so the business would continue. So you would stay.
I know. But do you hear
That's kind of
yourself?
sad.
What the hell were you thinking?
I think it's time to end this.
Well, Daniel, you can have your set, my good man.
Nathaniel
Rest in peace.
Sather, the Ingersoll store was their labor of love, and you sacrificed much to
Oh, I
keep
gotta
it
blow my
going.
nose.
Now,
Wait a minute.
you haunt its owner.
I did nothing wrong. She withheld my wages. She lied about the store's finances.
That's history now. Where you are, you can't use the money. You can't go back to Boston, Nathaniel.
No, I can. I can move fast and far now. No limits. I can go. I can
No
go to Thomas.
limits!
To what end? So you can haunt him?
Your heart may be bound to Thomas.
Suck out his
but
essence,
your
too.
ghost is bound to the store by your written promise to old man Ingersoll. You won't leave. You can't. Slowly you will decay. And slowly you will forget who you were. You'll forget who Thomas was.
But that's unfair.
Life is unfair, Nathaniel.
Yeah.
Death, too. If you can't claim fairness, at least claim peace. Go now, free of your obligations.
Forgive me, Thomas, for I failed you. Please, remember me as I remembered you.
Now, why don't you send Thomas to the money, you fucking bitch?
Farewell.
Do a good deed. After all your lies and your hiding and your fucking bullshit, I mean, first words out of her mouth were, "Oh, I'm sorry he's dead. Did he have my keys, by the way?" Bitch.
Oh, Nathaniel. What an awful thing to have to see.
Yeah. Unable to let go of her dead husband's business, she stole her own merchandise and lied to Nathaniel about her finances. Now, you should probably feel bad.
What will I do now? And how will I do it? What will I do now?
Of course, I have to come back
it?
later, don't I? Alright, so... Let's see here. Investigate the armory. Alright, well... We'll go do that.
Someone left in a hurry.
Somebody put a new witch chest in here. There. Alright, Helen's journal. I think I might have read that. I don't even know if I have or not. Cabin drawing.
Helen could draw. These are fantastic.
Cabin in the woods.
No spectral stains.
A lockpick. How did Helen get out?
Pennington's missing keys.
Oh, that soup looks kind of good. Prison Archive. Register of sentences for the winter of 1686. Booth Abram. Any relation? Early relative of the Mr. John Wilkes Booth. Theft of food, 50 lashes. Well, you know, the Booths get what they deserve, I guess. Arledge Quarles. What a fucking name. Theft of ammunition, 150 lashes. Hudson Radford. Pickpocketing. Again, 150 lashes and a fine to be decided by his purse. Damn. Manly Risley. Dude, what a stupid fucking name, dude. Oh, hi, Supersonic TJ. Let me just say that I don't want your promotions, and you can fuck right off. Goodbye. Again, I have that in my fucking bio. Don't come into my chat. Shilling your bullshit. Rodney, speaking of shilling, Rodney Shillingford. Public drunkenness, fine. Manly Risley did fighting resulting in public and damage to property. Fine. Rudyard Stockton. Pickpocketing. He must dig a ditch for the town selectmen before it freezes or be banished. Okay. How come he didn't get the 150 lashes? Tyne Upcott. Insulting a superior officer. 50 lashes, fine, 3 weeks pay. Alright, so this is how she got out. There's a tunnel down here.
Well, would you look at that?
No mouse did that.
How does Pennington not know about this?
His head's up his arse, that's how. Either we have a giant rabbit, or this is where she went.
Giant rabbit? Perish the thought.
Alright, follow the tracks. Alright. We're doing this bullshit again. What do you mean? Tracks lead right here. These are hers. She didn't go this way. See, she didn't go this way. Why are we doing this shit still? I'm so fucking fed up with this nonsense. Her tracks are right here. Like, we got it. Like, her tracks lead down here.
One time, in a prison in Paris, I banished the rotting corpse of a bishop.
This is gonna be good.
There was a growling in the dungeon, so down I went alone. Empty cell, door locked, no pick. No idea how he got out, but he did. Turns out the bishop was possessed by a tyrant. Killed all the prisoners.
Oh, sorry to interrupt your story.
They never learn, do they?
Anyway, you were saying? She's probably not even going to continue the story, to be honest. Which is a shame. God, I'm so sick of this, like, follow the footsteps bullshit. In all honesty, it's getting rather exhausting at this point. It's just not fun. It's really boring to just follow footprints into the woods.
This is getting serious.
Oh yeah, look how serious it got. We've come back literally the same exact fucking place. I even know where the footprints are at this point.
Ah, the cabin from Helen's drawings.
Oh my god, are you fucking serious to go all the way down there? Why? I should have just fast traveled here. But I couldn't have because I have to go in between every which way. this is so stupid. Like, if I was a developer, I would have just put the objective here, and then you could just fast travel over here. From a campfire, of course. I don't want you to be able to fast travel wherever you'd like. That would be asinine. What kind of stupid shit is that?
Place.
That's not something we want anybody to do anymore.
You.
Hi.
I had a feeling we'd be crossing paths again. If Pennington sent you, you may run along. I've nothing to say to any of you.
Sebastian's husk vanished. It must have been hard to lose him all over again. How are you bedding up?
My days are quiet. Some are better than others. At times, I am grateful for the memories. At others, they feel like fingers clamped upon my throat. I'm still learning to live around my grief.
I wish I could tell you that time heals all, but I'm still learning too. Maybe it doesn't.
One day, it will be safe to remember. In this, I trust. Count your blessings in the moment, for both are fleeting.
You weren't easy to find. Why here in particular?
I was with child when the first plague came. I gave birth surrounded by the dead and dying. My son never had a chance. I wished to bury him away from the mines, away from the garrison. Somewhere his and his alone. I brought him here. I left him here. And I nearly did not make it back.
Oh, it's peaceful here. I can see why you'd come back.
I came to say goodbye. One last time.
I'm curious. How did you escape without being noticed?
I know Fort Jericho better than anyone. It has many ins and outs. If Pennington hadn't had his head up his own arse, he'd have known not to put me in there.
That's what Antea said.
That's what I said.
That's what I said!
Do you have help?
I still have friends in the fort. And if you think I'm going to tell you more than that, then you really are mistaken about my character.
What are you doing up here?
Did Pennington send you? Yes or no?
He sent me, yes, and did not shy away from hinting that he'd rather see you dead than alive.
Then what are you waiting for?
That's not why we're here.
Well, then you may leave. I am done with Pennington, Fort Jericho, and all in it.
What's the plan? You can't mean to stay here forever.
I could. But no. When I'm ready, and the road is open, I'll leave for Boston and begin anew. For most of
The
my
road
life,
is open.
death has walked with me. But to see how you Banishers walk proud beside it, well, it's as if you dance along the road with death. That leads me to wonder. Perhaps it's time I embraced my gift and put it to good use.
What, you want to become a Banisher?
Perhaps I too may dance along with death.
Have you always been sensitive to the invisible?
I suppose I have. As a child, we'd play secret games in which we'd summon spirits, as you do. For me, though, sometimes they came. I remember, for weeks after my grandmother passed, I'd see her sitting at the foot of my bed. My father ascribed it to a wild imagination. He would not indulge it.
You weren't imagining it. You have talent. Match it to your prowess in the fight, and you'd make a fine Banisher.
I was hoping to find someone to guide me on that path.
It's a noble calling. You'll be helping the living to live, and the dead to depart.
That sounds like a purpose. I need a purpose.
Yo!
Child's play it is not. There's a lot more to it than
Apprentice?
specters.
Show me. Show me a real foe with a real Banisher fight. Teach me.
I'd happily be your teacher, but recent events mean I no longer qualify. Looks like you got yourself a new apprentice, Red.
Hell yeah.
All right, I'll step up. Till you find someone better, mind. Let's show Helen how Banishers fight.
First of all, keep in mind that fighting specters is rarely easy. They can be tricky.
Caution is always advised, but you're in good hands.
I know a cave where we might find a fight. Follow me.
Alright, well, give me a second,
you,
Helen. Apparently,
how
it's
did
just
you become a
something appeared on
Banisher?
my glasses out of
My
thin air. I
mother
guess it
was
was
a
a specter.
healer. She had the gift. Taught me all she knew. But I was different. I had a gift for ghosts. At 15, I set off to develop it. I knew no one, and had nothing. But my teachers saw my yearning for knowledge and took me on. And here I am.
Quite the adventure.
Really? Can we not go any faster than this? Dude, we're gonna teach Helen how to become a Banisher? That's gonna be sick. See? Here we go! If you made a sequel to this game, we already have a
Over
character
here.
that can show up.
This is the place.
Good instincts. This cave is badly stained.
Time to dig.
Okay, let's go.
We use runes and words of power to make spirits manifest.
Do you pluck them from thin air with your magic rings?
It's more that we will them to come to us. The rings help channel the power.
Make manifest.
Present yourself!
Well, it's not a good example.
I have another insight.
Oh wow,
Quicken
whip.
yourself.
Have some of this!
Don't let it crush you. I have another insight. This isn't over yet.
There we go.
Fine work.
And that's how a fight goes.
Most of the time.
Except when your partner drops his sword or loses the tie.
Fairy stories. Neither of those entirely plausible things has ever happened.
You need rings
You
of your
fought
own
well,
now.
Banishers.
As do you.
If I didn't, I'd be dead.
If you're truly serious about becoming a Banisher, I may have a contact in Boston who could help. Her name is Elizabeth Grey. You should find her, if she wants to be found, at the Green Dragon, not half a mile from the wharf. Tell her I sent you. When you meet her, please tell her she is now the best female Banisher in the land.
She's interesting. I'd do some reading if I were you. Might help you make a good impression. Here, this book served me well. It'll serve you too.
I shall treasure it. Thank you. Thank you both so much.
Wow.
Take care, Helen.
Any last advice for a young-ish apprentice before you go?
Love life. Even when you lack the stomach for it.
Perhaps we'll meet again.
God willing, we shall.
That's so cool. I lost my manual, but yeah, look, so she's gonna read the book. That's so cool. See, that's what I'm talking
Back
about.
to Pennington to give him the news of Helen's passing.
It's such a good lie, it's almost true.
Like, see, it's a character like Helen that I could see
Elizabeth's still in
being
Boston.
You know,
a
Elizabeth,
character
she
in a
loves
second
good
one of
culture.
these.
I'm told Boston has many taverns.
It'd be cool to
I'd
see us
assume
go to
she was
Boston
dead.
too.
Most people assume she's dead. She likes it that way.
She and Helen are talking cheddar.
Yep. They're gonna have so much fun.
Yeah, that would be really cool. I would love to see like a sequel where you go to Boston, or if you see Helen come back. That would be really cool. I think that would be fun. But it's nice to see that there's actually somebody who can be a Banisher that's not just Antea and Red. The fact that Helen has like the gift to be able to become a Banisher that's something. And it's nice to see that she didn't become an enemy. So I figured I would discuss this a little bit now that we're just kind of like running back. We do have two. I have another playthrough going on besides this. It is Beyond Good and Evil, the 20th anniversary edition, and I would suggest going and giving that a watch. I have two parts out currently. I'm actually enjoying the game, surprisingly. It's a game I never played as a kid. Just never thought I would want to play it as a kid. And I think I appreciate it more now that I'm an adult rather than a kid. So I think that probably worked out better for me. But we're going to have two other games that are going to be popping up on the channel. The first of which is going to be after we're done with Banishers, which is a little game called Vanquish. It is a fast-paced third-person shooter, hack and slash. It's got a little bit of hack and slash elements, a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit. But it's mostly a third-person shooter from Platinum Games. And we're gonna be playing the Anniversary Edition, the PS4 updated version. And we're gonna be playing that after Banishers. But I do want to say that after Beyond Good and Evil, we're gonna be starting another big playthrough, which is, surprisingly, because of the attention I got for the first game, we are going to be starting Assassin's Creed 2. Part of the Ezio collection, we're going to be doing Assassin's Creed 2. I did say during the Assassin's Creed playthrough that I figured we would start that before the end of the year, and I think I want to play it now, to be honest. So we're going to be starting that as well. So yeah.
Report. Where's Priest?
From one soldier to another, and I'll not put it in writing, but Helen Priest shall pose you no more problems.
My word. Such terrible tidings. Thank you. Not your affair, of course, unless so mine. From one soldier to another, and I'll not put it in writing. But I'll not mind if the purse on my desk goes missing while my back is turned.
How are you doing, sir?
How am I doing? How am I doing? It is strange. Helen Priest's pricking thorn is plucked, the rage abates, the troop rebuilds. And yet, though the danger is past, I feel it, present. I see things in the shadows. An unexpected noise may startle me, but that's not the worst. The worst is I miss it. I miss the simplicity of inescapable doom. The darkness calls me back. It is the strangest thing.
Nothing strange about it, Captain. In time, it fades. There'll always be moments you hear the call. Just be sure not to answer it. Permission to take my leave, Captain?
Permission granted.
Not right under his nose, Red. Come on.
Well, how am I
Are you
supposed
still
to...
here?
Why, you're welcome. It's an honor.
Spare me.
How am I supposed to do this? Because this is really getting annoying now. Like, how the fuck are you supposed to do this?
Odd way to make money, but I'll take it.
Helen's free, Pennington is happy for Pennington, and soon there'll be a new Banisher. Everyone wins. Signed and sealed. We can tell Prudence she's free.
Alright, so I guess I just need to wait for him to walk to the fucking fireplace. Okay. Report back to Prudence. The candles. I need to buy the candles from this fucking bitch. God, fucking hate you. Jesus fucking Christ. Just need to buy them. Alright, so I guess we're going to the infirmary. Oh well, would you look at that?
Oh, there! Who's that? Who enters? Oh, thank God. You, Scotsman, help me. Did you see it? Did you see the ghost?
I did. All right, maybe I can help. Right, soldier, spill. What's going on exactly? What happened to Nurse Wings?
What do you think happened? She died, that's what happened. She died, and now she's trying to take me too.
It looked to me like she was trying to help you.
When did you last see Nurse Wings alive?
Couldn't say. Time is tricky. She was here, then she left, and she came back as a ghost. Still holding her bastard in lancet.
We heard screaming. Was that you? Did no one else answer?
None here gives two shites for their fellows. Too busy looking out for their own asses. I could die screaming in here and none would care till me corpse began to stink.
Why would she want you dead?
She's a ghost. She ain't here for beer and biscuits.
He's right in a way. She is killing him.
Your cough is no better. Worse, if anything.
Aye, it worsens. When she comes, I sicken. She's a better nurse living, I tell you that.
Where does her ghost go, you think?
She comes and goes through a locked door. After that, not a clue.
Is there a key? Or another way in?
Perhaps. This was the blockhouse upon a time. There was a passage out. Through the westernmost tower. I had a key. Search my things in the barracks if they haven't been plundered. Might still be there.
Right, well, I'll look into things. You stay here.
Where in shite you expect I'll go? You stay here. Go on then, cheeky bastard.
Alright, so sicker than ever, Cotton Peabody swears the Ghost Van Wings is trying to kill him. Well, it didn't look like that, so search the barracks for the watchtower key.
So sweet Nurse Wings, kind and caring, comes back as a vengeful ghost.
It happens, but in this case I doubt it.
If she was acting, she did a bloody good job.
Yeah, I mean, it looked to me like she was just taking care of him like she normally would.
As I remember, Peabody's things are here. Perhaps the key is amongst them. All right, we have what we came for.
Alright. Note from Nurse Ann Wings. I must leave for a short time. Please check on Mr. Peabody from time to time. Ignore his foul mouth, for he is ill. I shall return soon. Nurse Wings.
Why would she up and leave like that?
And why has she not come back?
Maybe she had an accident.
She kept records. Maybe she wrote it down. Here's our tower.
Alright, so this is why we couldn't get in here, because we needed the key. To the nurse's office.
We're not finished here.
Okay, well, thank you for forcing me to not be able to go someplace that you've clearly opened up for me to see.
Ah, you found it. My thanks.
Mr. McCraith, forgive me. I did not see you there. I see you bring company. How lovely.
Do you remember we talked about how I lost my partner in New Eden?
Such a tragedy. Antea, if I remember rightly?
Antea Duarte. Good to meet you.
But how? Oh my, you lived. Well, this is marvelous news. And good news these days is so terribly rare.
Nurse Wings, I died in New Eden.
Excuse me?
You and I are...
Does she not know that she's dead?
Nurse Wings, don't you think?
Are we? How so?
I'm a ghost, Nurse Wings. And so are you.
Are you sure you're well, Miss Duarte? You sound feverish.
She doesn't know she's dead.
Perhaps you need to lie down and rest?
I don't rest, Nurse Wings. Sound familiar?
She won't be told. We'll have to prove it to her.
If you need it, I may still have some vervain. You let me know.
Goodbye, Nurse Wings. For now.
I'll be here, as ever.
Aye. That's the problem.
She won't listen. We must find proof.
Just Cotton screaming in the other room. Ah! 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 Ah!
Should we take a glimpse at the past?
Oh, we need her
There's an
diary.
echo here, but we need the tie.
That's the medical record. Here we go.
Poor Nurse Wings is losing her grip.
Anne Wing's diary, page number 1. June, date unsure. Mr. Peabody is in bad shape. Heavy cough, some fever. June, probably. Yesterday, the storm that hit the fort did a lot of damage to the wall of my office. I had to go behind the infirmary to retrieve the debris it had shipped. But what a surprise when I discovered a small path that led me over the mountain. I arrived near a sumptuous waterfall next to a cliff. There I can hear the sound of water crashing on the rocks, the birds singing and the wind blowing through the tree branches. It is so quiet. I feel safe and calm there. I think I'm going to make it my secret place.
She neither sleeps nor eats, but doesn't question it.
She gets her sustenance elsewhere now.
Well... Okay, well, I literally... Anne Wing's diary, page number 2. June, not sure. Today I will try a new method for Cotton's cough. I will use sage in infusion and put a cataplasm on his chest. Heard that the Indians do this. Also, I got sick. I will have to isolate myself for a while so as not to transmit my illness to the other inhabitants. I will take my opportunity to continue my research in case the Indian solution does not work.
Our denial runs deep and Peabody sickens. Our journal spoke of a clifftop hideaway. A cozy wee pub, then.
Right. Let's go for a walk.
Alright, so I guess we need all of her diary to do that? Alright. So she packed a bag and left for her special place. So that's where she went when she got sick, so that she wouldn't get everybody else sick. It's Mr. Cotton screaming in the other room.
Anne's medics remind me of my mother's. The oils and ointments, infusions and concoctions.
I bet she knew her business.
She treated the men the slavers worked to death in the fields. Though she had little money, she was very famous. That's what saved her.
Private Talbot Williams, letter number 4. My sweet Ethel, ghosts with weapons. We lack food. We lack sleep. We are cold, but we stand fast. Tomorrow I shall go with Helen Priest and the Matthews fellow in search of munitions. I will write you as soon as I get back. Your Talbot. Can you imagine writing that down? Ghosts with weapons. Oh, I think I know how we're going to be getting in here.
I think we found her. There's an echo.
How long has she been here?
No more than a few days.
Here's the key to the infirmary. Through time and distance, I now see.
She had the black lung. She got that tuberculosis. Her fucking book is gonna drift off over the waterfall.
A see no journal.
It may have slid from her fingers and fallen.
Let's retrieve it.
God fucking damn it.
Off we go then.
Brought more friends.
You'll have to hit harder than that.
Yeah, I'm obviously
No.
not going that
We
way.
need to find something else.
I knew we weren't going that way, but I just wanted to get rid of it. All right, so we have some vines. There's one here. There's 3 of them in total. There's one there. There's one there. And there's going to be one up here. We need to break all that up there to be able to get that.
They brought more friends.
I can help.
Heads up!
Alright, so we have to get up here to break this. There's that chest. Okay, so we broke those. Get the chest from over here now. Gear chest. Or no, it's just normal stuff, I guess. What gear do I still need in terms of this? We have 2 outfits. One of those, it's 3. One more of those, that's 4. One more of those, it's 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So there's still 14 pieces of gear I don't have. So then how the hell do I get to this? So we're just going to here. It's just it's along the same path.
This looks like the place. Let's find the journal.
Found it.
Traces seem to linger. Let me.
Cannon powder.
Okay. Uh, 30th of May, 1695. The sage infusion of the and the cataplasm worked. 3rd of June. I have caught the gripe with my lungs. It may take me some time to recover, but I must. I have Mr. Peabody to tend to. I will away to my special place to rest. I'll not risk infecting others.
She knew something was wrong.
Of the gripe.
Yet now that she has died, her ghost denies it.
She was a healer. Perhaps dedication binds her.
A dedication her patient scarcely deserves. We should go back to the infirmary. Anne will surely be there.
Con Peabody is sick and, to put it mildly, obnoxious. I like him anyway. It can't be easy having one scrofula drained so regularly. The oil of wintergreen seems to work. Perhaps the tea of wintergreen would have a mild effect on those with coughs. So there are echoes that still kind of linger around as well. I have lost my journal. Here starts a new one. If there is wintergreen, it is beneath the snow and I cannot find it. He suffers. I must go further into the forest in search of wintergreen. So she started writing, not realizing that she had lost her journal because she died. Well, now it's like trying to have me turn around. So I was up here. Wait, I'm sort of confused. So I still can't actually get in there? Do that?
Standing by. Possession incoming.
Reinforcements!
Okay, so I guess being up there is not going to help me.
Anne reminds me of Moore Mackenzie. We hid in her house when we were running from the English. She washed our wounds and sang as we buried the dead. Never stopped smiling.
I like her already.
They burned the house down with her inside.
I'm sorry.
And maybe Moore still haunts the ruins, waiting for the next poor wounded soul.
What the hell is that? Oh, it's a binding thing. I was like, what is that? And then I realized it's the... Don't worry, Cotton, I'm working on it. Alright, there we go. What were we doing? Feeling an echo?
Reunius vat aster himi.
Hold still.
Get your filthy hands off me!
That's enough, Mr. Peabody.
Ah. Huh? Get off me, you evil old frigate!
That's how she got sick, huh?
In his temper, Cotton Peabody gave Anne Wings the disease that killed her.
So sick with the gripe. He spat at her. I spat at her.
Oh, still here, are you? What new comedy do you two bring me now?
Remember on the cliff top when you closed your eyes and it felt like you slept for a very long time?
Have you been spying on me?
Remember how when you awoke, you felt lost and distant? How you could not remember who you were? How slowly you came back to yourself? How something drove you to it? Something that felt more important than anything you had ever felt?
No. Yes. My patient needed me. I knew it from my head to my heart.
Oh, I knocked
That's
my
it.
bottle over.
That's why you stayed.
My
That's
bottle,
what
the
keeps
drink
you
I had
here.
earlier.
My dear, the desire to help my patients means only one thing. It means I'm a nurse.
Cotton Peabody's health concerns you greatly. True?
I'm a very good nurse.
How long is it since last you slept? How long since last you ate?
Well, I have been very busy.
You're tired but cannot sleep. You're hungry but can't face eating. Time to face the truth.
No, it's just... I'm tired. I forget things. I forget to stop working.
Your memory is fading.
It is not. At least, I don't think it is.
Once you kept meticulous records. Now your notes, if you keep them at all, are chaotic.
It's just that I'm all alone. No one to talk with. No one to share a laugh with. I've gone a little potty.
I think you know what he needs. I think you know his remedy.
He must have wintergreen. Fresh oil, decocted, then used as a salve.
Yet, though you treat him, his condition worsens. You must have noticed.
To maintain the illusion of life, you feed upon his essence. Even as you tend to him, you leech his life away.
No. No.
If you really wanted to prove it,
No
just say,
swings.
hey, hold out your hand.
Anne,
And then drop something through
you're
her
dead.
hand.
Just like Antea. You've convinced yourself you're still alive, but you are not.
But if Mr. Peabody withers by my presence, then why does your woman not wither you?
I would, but I take my strength from other people.
My God! I could never do that!
Then the longer you stay to treat your patient, the quicker he will die.
No. No!
No, well, there she goes. Need to get rid of this, because obviously I can't go up here.
Hold there, Nurse Wings! Anne! I can help you!
She's gonna
Let
find
me
her
help
body.
you.
She's heading back to where her body lies.
Anne, are you there?
If I take another step, if I fall, I won't die.
No, you won't die.
All I wish was to save a soul. Just one soul at a time. Cotton.
It's time we put an end to this.
The devotion of poor Anne Wings, who even dead, kept on caring.
No, her ghost hungers for essence and calls it caring.
Yeah, it's a little bit of both, though, I feel. Alright, Cotton, good news.
'Tis all I want, but by staying I've been doing you harm. For that, I beg your forgiveness. Oh, Mr. McWraith?
Peabody, we must talk.
This sounds ominous. Where lies the problem?
Anne Wings had the grip.
Grip,
She
okay.
packed up and left so she'd not pass on the infection. Part of her must have known she'd not make it.
I did not know. I could not have known.
How could you indeed, with your head so far up your own behind?
She had a cough. Just a cough. I couldn't have known it would kill her.
Well, kill her, it did. You're the one who made her sick. The day you spat on Anne Wings, you gave her your disease.
I never spat on... No. Wait. I did. She was at me with the lancet. The pain gave me a wee touch of fury, just for a moment. I gulped without thinking.
Could happen to a saint. Which of us is not gobbed without thinking? Unfortunate, though, how it turned out. So, Nurse Wings died trying to heal you. You believe her ghost returns to harm you. Interesting. Well, all good things, they say, come to an end. I'll miss our little chance.
Yeah, this one's pretty sad, too.
Anne Wings, you're a dedicated nurse. All you do with love. But right now, you're a threat to your last patient.
He needs me. I just want to help.
Does he need you? Do you really want to help?
What comedy is this?
You've been the dedicated nurse for so long, you're afraid that if you stop, you'll cease to exist. Let it go, Anne. You've done a great job. But the job is done.
Cotton Peabody deserves to get well, and only I would treat him.
We'll do what we can for him.
You've done enough, Anne. You won't be forgotten.
All right, then. If you're sure. Thank you.
You have been here.
Rest in peace, Anne. Yeah, it's sad. He spit on her just because he was upset and it killed her. Well, he's gonna feel bad the rest of his life.
Is she gone? Am I
Yep,
safe?
there's all the haunting cases
It's
done.
over. Anne Wings is gone for good.
Gone for good. Aye. Great.
Great. Okay, fuck you.
In her diary, Nurse Wings said oil of wintergreen could cure Peabody. It would be fitting.
We must at least try. Let's get the ingredients.
Do I not already have that? Like 12 wintergreen and 1 oil. Okay, so then where the hell? Get that. Okay. One oil. I mean, I already have wintergreen. Okay. There's like a witch chest somewhere up there. Two wintergreen there.
No more wintergreens here.
Let's look elsewhere.
Alright, so it'll tell you if you don't. There's no more.
Dodging if you can.
Your funeral!
Alright, what the fuck? Why is it just like leading me all the way around here? seems ridiculous. Why'd I have to travel all the way through that fucking cave? What's the other 330 that's forever? Oh my god, are you fucking serious? Jesus. You want to talk about obnoxious?
Is it just me, or?
I felt it too.
So then that's it for that.
Maybe this story will finally make Cotton Peabody change his ways. Maybe he'll be less cranky.
People don't change.
I think they do. I've changed, thanks to you.
Then you must be the exception.
Okay. Back through here again. One big giant fucking circle. Well, hopefully there's two in here so that I don't have to go to that other location.
Now this place looks like the drawings on the map.
Throwing a tantrum, are we?
Come on, dodge! Like I'm sitting here hitting the dodge button. I wasn't
Thank me
even
later.
red. I was fucking Antea.
I'm sure that treasure is nearby. Should be enough flowers.
And I have a treasure of some kind.
We have everything we need.
Let's make the decoction.
Well, I got some stuff, but
I think we have all the flowers we need.
A lovely bouquet for a grumpy old soldier. I'm sure he'll be pleased.
Everyone likes flowers.
Oh, would you like me to give you a bouquet now and then?
I don't know. You've never given me one.
I'll make a note of it.
I don't know what this is going to get me besides XP. It's probably all it's going to give me, all that running around for that. Okay.
Here, the decoction.
There we go.
Let's go relieve the old soldier.
Here, I made you your oil of wintergreen. Should help.
Are you a doctor now?
Just take your damn medicine, Cotton.
Aye, I will. Thank you.
Yep. See, just XP. Is this bitch still sulking down here? Yeah, of course she fucking is.
What will I do now?
You get the fuck up so I can trade with you, you asshole. Jesus Christ. Alright, so in terms of quests, we still have... We still have this one. Ask Seeker about the mirror, but I don't know if we can... I don't know if we can actually do that, because she's not supposed to be there, right? We're just, like, looking for her. Why is the audio all fucked up all of a sudden? Audio keeps cutting out. Okay, so, snare gains one more projectile. We'll do that, and then... Yeah, we'll do that one. So we just need to level up one more time, and then we'll be able to get, we're gonna get this one. Death Knell. So I don't want to reduce my banish points. Alright, so the only thing we don't have is this. We've done everything else in here. Mount Pleasant, there's a lock chest. There's still 2 curse chests. A lost chest. We did all of the nests, elite, and the scourge. We did both void breaches. I have all but like 5 of the soul grabbers, 2 of the treasure hunts, all the altars. So that's Mount Pleasant. In terms of the marshes, and we still have this cursed chest here, which we only have 2 of. See, I'm gonna travel here and I'm gonna see. I highly doubt it, but I just want to check. Because if I can talk to her, then I can also buy stuff if I need to. Speaking of which, I haven't upgraded anything in a while. So the one I'm using right now is 56. Let's see. So this is a Void Splinter and Nest Silt, Lilac. Elite Gems, and the Moss. So this does... It brings my Wrath and my Persistence down. It increases my Strength. I mean, I kind of want to have the Wrath, because it increases my manifestation damage and the spirit points. Alright, we'll do that. I need another Void Splinter for that one. Copper, gems. Need Scourge for that. Same. Oh, it's I have striped wintergreen. I need like regular wintergreen. Alright, there we go. I need void splinters for those. Let's see, outfits. Is there anything I want to upgrade for these? Yeah, I need scourges. Nest tilt. Anything else I can upgrade with what I currently have? Alright, I can upgrade that. No rings. No brooches. No wristbands. None of those. Okay. Okay, fast travel to... Oh, I'm already here. Never mind. Okay. Because it wouldn't make sense if she was here, but I need to check just in case. See, that's like the problem with this game too, is that there are quests that you need certain NPCs for, and like these NPCs will like be unavailable for certain times, which means that you can't complete the quest.
Maybe we can ask Seeker about the Rumble's mirror.
Clever.
Yeah, see, because she's not here. Alright. So I came here for nothing. Alright, so we will go back to the main quest, because that's all we can actually do at this point. I'm sure there will be other, what do you call it? There will be other, like, side quests that we'll be able to do once we get to a certain point past the story, or once we complete the main story. Because of all the characters we've helped. So... Well, we've done all the hauntings. Alright, so I need to go talk to Kate. Because now we have essentially taken down all of the entities that are... Yeah, see, there's a quest... There's a quest there already. As I knew there would be. And it's to the sister, because every time we do a haunting, one of these fucking stupid quests pop up after we do the haunting. It kind of pisses me off. In the sense that I really just wish that it would just fuck right off, you know? Like, I've already solved your problems and shit. Just leave me the fuck alone. Get the fuck out of the way, Kate. I'm gonna talk to you in here in a little bit. Alright. Let's talk to Prudence. Give her letters.
Good day.
Good day to you too, Mrs. Ake. Pennington's seal is on the letter.
So, I'm free. Thank you, sir.
What will you
I guess
do
you could
now?
call these like an epilogue quest,
Whatever
but...
God has planned for me.
I'll take my leave, Mrs. Ake.
Yes, do that.
I mean, I guess it is contributing to leveling up, but still. Alright, now I gotta go talk to the sister again, so You can see what the fuck she wants. I just want to be able to get all these quests done before we do main stuff, because I don't know if you can play this game after you beat it.
What do you want?
How are you, Miss Keene?
How am I? Busy is how I am. I've a future to prepare for, and I have no idea what it looks like. You don't really want to know, do you? You're being polite. You don't care.
If I didn't care, I
I'm
wouldn't be
just a
doing all
poor
this.
old spinster. If you cared about me, you'd help me.
What's the nature of the request?
I need money, sir. But I'll not beg, no. I wish to trade. You, sir, are a man of adventure, and I have a treasure map. I'll sell it
Bro,
to you.
you're not gonna lead my ass.
This is how our work is rewarded, with a discount.
I may be interested.
All right, let's talk numbers.
Alright, well, I have plenty of money, so...
I'll bid you good day.
Troop off, why don't?
Alright. Find the treasure. Of course. Let's see. The real treasure map. Well, guess what? We're just gonna look this up because I don't give a fuck. Okay, so... we need to... so we need to go into here. So we need to go to the Windy Cave. I was kind of thinking maybe that was the area, but I wasn't too sure. All right. It's actually very,
The map
very
says
close
the
to me.
treasure is close.
Yep, and it's right down here. So we just go down here.
The treasure is here somewhere.
What the hell is this place?
This is no cave. It's a tomb.
And it's right here. Letter of a father, an old doll. My love, your absence is an unimaginable torture that eats away at my heart. You were the only light in my life, and your death has plunged me into the coldest darkness. My greatest pain, apart from having lost you forever, is knowing that you are inaccessible, that your body, swallowed by the mountain, prevents me from giving you a decent burial. I cannot stand the idea of you being alone, so I brought you your favorite doll, the one you used to share everything with. My love, my dear daughter, my heart is broken to know you so far from me. Forgive me, my love, for being such a helpless father. May you rest in peace, my child, and may we meet again in the afterlife. Okay.
Unexpected.
You never know. One man's trash.
There's usually another man's trash, too.
Alright, well, we got that done. Man, I feel like you really have to do every single, like, side quest and everything to be able to hit level 25. Like, there's no way that you could hit it without, like, either seriously grinding enemies and such, or, yeah. See, again, it's like, now, fucking bullshit. God damn it. It's like, you know, every time I seemingly go somewhere, it just immediately another one pops up. Like, don't get me wrong, I want to get to level 25, but it's just like, I wish that as soon as I was done with the mission, it would just immediately give me, like, this would pop up and be available. Like the one with Cotton was. Like, that would be so much easier. Okay, well, she's not sitting down
Mrs.
here anymore.
Ingersoll, how goes it?
Ah, Mr. McWraith. It goes less than easily, I admit. I've lost a hand and I must do all the work myself. But you, sir, may be positioned to render me a service. I wish to add Nathaniel's name to the shop sign.
I'm a banisher, I'm not a sign writer. I wouldn't even know where to get the paint.
I have the paint. I stored it in my hide in the mines. You've been there. I would go myself, but an odd-looking plant blocks the way. And there are whispers. Strange whispers.
Oh, you've no idea. Look, I'll bear it in mind. No promises.
How wonderful. Thank you, Mr. McWraith.
Shall we trade?
I rather think we should, sir. What interests you?
The candles. All of them. Thank you.
I must take my leave.
Thank you for your...
Alright, so... Join Andrew at the cemetery.
You know what would really help Andrew? Advice from another old soldier.
Stop reading my mind. It's unsettling.
Red McWraith, how goes it?
Good enough, Flora. Good enough. And you? Busy? Off to the hunt?
Off to the hunt for good. I'm to reclaim the haunted watchtower. And I'll gladly pay you to make it not haunted.
I like the sound of that. I'll take my leave.
Till then.
Alright, so this is this way. Ah, there we go. Yeah, again, all these keep piling on. Well, we're getting pretty close to getting all of this stuff done, so then we'll be back on the main quest, like, pretty permanently, except for that mirror side quest, but The next video may actually be the last. I don't know. We'll just have to see. Depends on how much more we get done in this.
What do we do? I'll prepare the ritual.
Alright, so we have those candles for his friend.
Right, that's done. Now we wait. What do you want to talk about?
I envy you, Scotsman. You've seen war, yet you walk light enough upon the earth, as if you bear no scars.
I've scars enough. And well healed they are too. Well, most of them. It's the open wounds you've to watch for. Talking helps. Feel free. Telling the tale shifts the pain from the inside and brings it into the light.
Oh, I'm not a man of many words, as you may have noticed. Due to a deficient education and a meagre vocabulary, I find discourse troublesome. But I said I'd try, and try I will.
I'm glad to hear it. It won't be easy, but you don't have to face it alone. You have a family, a wife, children. Maybe it's time for you to find them.
Maybe you're right. Maybe leaving is what I need. A new leaf and a new slate and all that.
Good for you. Right. The ritual's done. You should sleep better now. Consider yourself relieved, as the saying goes. Right. I'll be going. Take some time to collect yourself. And Andrew, sleep well.
Mind how you go, McCreath. I've lost enough brothers in arms. I'd hate to lose another.
Okay. Well, he's got his peace of mind. Okay, so through the watchtower. You know what? We'll just go do that since we're on our way. I was just, while they were talking, I was trying to add the new Batman animated series to my watch list on my Amazon. The Batman Caped Crusader. I've really been into watching a lot of the DC animated stuff lately. I want to watch the Crisis on Infinite Earths, but I'm waiting for Part 3 to hit HBO because they only have Part 1 and 2 on there currently. And I've been like watching a lot of the ones on there that I've never seen before, because I own a few of the DC animated movies. I own Gotham by Gaslight, I own Batman Ninja, I own Red Sun Superman, mostly because all the Elseworld stuff is really what I like. But I've also been really into like wanting to read the Marvel and DC zombie shit, like Deceased and Marvel Zombies. And so I'm like, I've been really on this kick about reading the like Elseworlds, like alternate type stories lately. That's really kind of what I've been wanting to read. I've been really kind of actually into reading comics, like graphic novels and stuff lately, because I don't necessarily do that much reading. Like, a lot of times I spend most of my time, like, playing games or whatever. Or, like, watching, you know, documentaries or other shows and stuff. But I've really been kind of, like, finding the time and, like, when I'm not streaming to really go about trying to read more like comic stuff. I have all of the Junji Ito like horror mangas and stuff. I read a lot of. I have like a lot of those. I have not read all of them, but I do own all of them. I have like an auto pre-order on all of his books on Amazon. So every time like a new book comes out, it basically automatically pre-orders it for me, and then I can look at it and see if it's something that I want to keep or not. Really, just depending on what the book is. But yeah, I buy them all because I like reading them. I read them a lot when I take like road trips, because I drive back and forth from where I live in Arizona, here in Yuma. I drive from here to like San Diego or to Phoenix sometimes, and it's like a 3-hour trip. It's a 3-hour trip both ways, so it takes 3 hours to get there and 3 hours to get back. So a lot of times I'll take, instead of like taking my Switch, I will typically take one of those books and just read in the car for like 3 hours. And I'll tell you, I'll read through an entire book in like 3 hours. So it's like a lot of times I'll take one or two of those with me, and I'll end up reading through. Like I've read through all of like the smaller books, because all of the compilation type mangas that he has, like Alley, which is coming up, or it might have already came out. I think I already got that. I think that's the one that just came out, or like Smash, stuff like that. Like all the compilation ones, those ones take longer to read.
Reinforcements!
Think you can take on a...
He likes us, man.
At least Flora won't have to deal with those ghastly neighbours.
No more spectres in the watchtower. I've no doubt she'll rebuild the rest.
Okay. Report back to Flora. Oh, does it want me to like... Oh, yeah, here we go. This is the way that this is the road that we didn't take last time. So yeah, I take those with me on road trips, and I've been kind of wanting to get... I've never read the Deceased books. I know the story. I know that it's... It's not... Is it a... Was it... I can't remember if it was Apocalypse or if it was I think it was Darkside. That was like using Cyborg, and he created a virus that like killed everybody. I do know that I know like the backstory of it, but I've never read it. I have read some of Marvel Zombies, but I never read Deceased, and I like want to get all the hardcover versions of Deceased, so I'm like saving up some money to where are you? Of course. Oh, so that her right there. Saving up some money so I can buy them. I'm gonna go on a big book shopping spree for all
Have you
those.
done the thing?
Yep.
The watchtower is haunted no more, but it's still a ruin.
I can work with that.
What will you do up there?
Rebuild, stand watch, hunt. I'll do my job. I'm very good at it.
Sounds lonely.
I'm already lonely. Out there, I'll be free.
Well, wish you well.
I'll take my leave of you, Flora.
Till later, perhaps.
Okay. So now that we've done that, we need to get back, and that one's underground, so I need to go down to the mines. But yeah, I don't know why. I don't know if it's because of my my age, being that I'm now like 31. I don't know why, but I've been much more into like starting to read again, because for a long time, big period of my life, I think it was probably like between my like when I was younger, I used to read a lot more when I was like in my early teens. But once I started to hit like 18, 19, I really didn't want to read that much anymore. I wanted to watch like TV and movies. And so like I started just consuming mass amounts of movies and television between the when I hit 18 and by the time I was like 30. And I'm still that way, but the difference is now I feel like I want to read more. Yeah, the sound's all fucked up here for some reason. I don't know why. Like the sound's all it's like clipping, it's all like fucked up. I don't get it. This game's got a little bit of broken spots. But yeah, I don't know why I've just felt like in the last year I've wanted to read more, which is why I've been buying more of these. Like I got into reading Junji Ito. Oh my god, dude, this game's like falling apart, bro. And so I became a real fan of his work because I actually, when I was younger, when I was like in my late 20s, or it was like it was 2000. It was like when I was like 25. When I was 25, about 5 years ago, like 2019, or no, it was 24. It was 2018. I received Uzumaki and Gaio and Tomi for the first time. I had the completed works of those. They were gifted to me by a friend of mine who knew I didn't read manga, knew I wasn't really ever into reading manga. I was like, yeah, but I like horror and stuff, and she actually recommended it to me, and she's like, oh, well, these are horror, and I've heard a lot about it, and I didn't know about him at the time. I read through Uzumaki, and the only one of those three I still have not read is Gaio. I know the story of Gaio. I know it's a bunch of fucked up fish that come into a town and attack it. But I read through Tomi and I read through Uzumaki, and Uzumaki changed my life. It was like I couldn't believe how good the storytelling is, and it's kind of one of the reasons I'm super excited for the anime that's coming to Adult Swim, because I really think that that's going to do that book justice, because I know the live-action movie was not justice. So I really kind of got into that book and just loved it. So
embrace the darkness.
I really became a fan of his work, and I bought every single book within like every book that they had, I bought within like a year. All right, so this, so 1, 2. And of all the compilation books that I have like, I think there's like 7 or 8 at this point.
Join the target practice.
Like you need it.
Of the like 7 or 8 that I've bought, because that's what they have, I've read through 3 of them. So I have like 6 or so, like 5 or so more to read. Alright, so now we're going through here. Oh, hello.
Reinforcements.
You're within gun range, Red.
Down again.
Blast all those. All right. Oils and pigments, as are commonly used in the making of paint.
Bathsheba Ingersoll's oil and pigment. Come on, let's bring them back to her.
How many kills do I have for that? What are these? Oh. Oh, yeah, of course. They must be like bosses. We're close. I need 11. I'll definitely get that before the end. I could always go to an infinite, what do you call it? An infinite nest or something, and do those. So yeah, the point of my rambling is that you should read more, even if it's like manga or you know, like comic books or whatever. You should always read. You know, I got out of it for a long time, and you know, now I'm getting back into it. There's a lot of things that I kind of like want to go back to reading, because every book that I actually own, and I actually own quite a lot of books. Every book I own, I've read. Because, like I said, as a kid and as a teenager, every book that I was ever given, my aunt used to gift me books all the time. Every book that she would gift me, I would read. And so every book I own, all the Halo novels, all of the series of Unfortunate Events books, all of my Resident Evil novels, all of the... Oh my god, this game is falling apart. Oh my god, what the fuck is going on with this game, dude? Holy shit. I feel like it's gonna crash on me at some point. All those books, I've read all of them. Front to back, so... It's mostly all the stuff that I bought as an adult that I haven't read. But I'll get there.
Good morning, madam, or good afternoon, or whatever it might be. Are you feeling better?
I'm feeling a lot. Relief, grief, shame.
Didn't we already have this kind of conversation with her?
Still, feelings or no feelings, there's work to be done. Life goes on. And so will the store. Thank you, Mr. McWraith. Thank you again. And thank you a third time for luck.
Yeah, I have your paints.
I've brought you supplies.
Hey, there it is.
Paint.
Why, Mr. McWraith? I'm speechless. You really are the kindest of men. Here, please. Let me reward you.
We're happy to be of service. Even happier to be paid for it.
Alright, well, there we go. Full level up. Alright, no more quests. I only have this up here, which I'm not able to get because it's locked. Okay, last evolution. Here we go. All right, so we've got all that stuff done. The only thing that we have left now is this about the mirror. I actually want to hold on. Gonna. Well, I actually think it's about time to call it. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna travel here because we're gonna head up to this this thing and see if I can knock out this achievement before we leave. Because I basically we're going to finish. I think we're probably going to finish all of this off next time. I think that we'll probably finish the main story. I want to do this Endless Scourge. Actually, you know what? I don't. I want to do an Endless Nest, which is this one here. So let me actually go, because we want to face like smaller enemies, not like big ones. Is that the one I want to go to, or yes? Oh, I forgot about this web down here. Oh well. They give it to you so late in the game. It's not like, and it's not like, but there's a few of them around somewhere. It doesn't really bother me. It's probably like got a locked chest or something behind it. A chest with some clothes or whatever. I have actually fought at this one a few times, so this one's going to be a little bit more difficult. Figure maybe I'd do a couple rounds of this, because when we come back on the next time, we're going to start from where we left off with the main quest. Yeah, see, intensity level 4.
Unveil yourself.
Can I join in too?
Actually, that's exactly what I want you to do.
Get back up. There's more of. They brought more friends.
This isn't over yet. I'm right here, you know.
Alright, we'll do one more. Why not? It's not like I don't have enough materials.
Reveal your true self.
What is this? More damage when Red's health is full.
I have another insight.
Did we miss a few? They never learn, do they?
I'm probably going to kill every enemy before I'm able to actually use this.
Reinforcements!
Alright. Well, I'm sure I'm getting pretty close. How many, let me see how many I need. I need one more. Alright, one more trip around the bend, shall we? Why not? More damage when Antea has low spirit points. I needed one. One!
Please! More fun!
Well, at least it's actually giving me my...
Let's get back up!
At least it's refilling this faster.
Think you could take on a ghost?
Here we go. I need one more. There we go. There it is.
Yes! They never learn, do they?
Meow.
There's more of them.
I can do it again!
Fear the Banishers.
Did we miss a few? This isn't over yet. Too easy.
Alright, we'll take him out. Problem is, I'm beating my head against the wall unless I get her spirit points low. Alright, well, got the achievement. That's good. So now, yeah, we'll head back over to the Dark Woods, because we're going to continue with the main quest. We need to talk to Kate about Deborah, because, yeah, now that the entities are no longer... We've broken all the Horcruxes tied to her. We should be able to head back to New Eden here. I've pretty much gotten everything I wanted out of this game. It's not like I really have much of anything else that I really want to do anyway. You know, I don't really feel the need to go in 100% this game. There's just way too much stuff, to be honest. I wanted to do all like the nests and like the elite enemies and stuff like that. All of that I felt was worth it doing, but getting all the chests and all that yada yada, I don't give a shit. So yeah. That's where we're gonna stop, and next time we should we're gonna go talk to Kay. There she is, walking down the steps. Yeah, we'll see if we can complete this in the next part. We might, and then we'll have a little discussion about how I feel about the game as a whole. So, take care. I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.